everyone. I'm starting something new and it should be pretty fun. So I'm really looking forward to it. I'm going to do some videos instead of posting stuff to read this time, just because I think more people will be able to see it. But I'm going to start a mini series of episodes called Strange Stories of Lincoln. It should be a lot of fun. There's a lot of interesting history here. So, you're somewhere special. Lincoln isn't just a small town. We have a lot of secrets here and mysteries and stories that go way back, right? Some of the old timers might not be happy with some of the stuff I'm going to share with you. Anyways, I'm going to be sharing some of the weirdest, strangest, most mysterious history from right here in Lincoln. Some of these stories are true, some of them are half truths. And some of them are just legends that won't die, but every single one of them is fascinating and rooted in history. So I'm not just making this stuff up. Making these videos and the Welcome to Lincoln group in general is my way of celebrating our new neighbors in town, right? I genuinely love our new community members here in Lincoln, and I think these stories are a fun way for everybody to learn some of the strange details about where we live. And I genuinely hope these bring us together a little bit, right? If we could talk to our neighbor about something friendly, all the better. Okay, if you know something they don't know yet, you have something to talk about. So please use these to, let knowledge flow. So each episode will just be a few minutes long, maybe 5 minutes. So they're going to be pretty easy to watch in between tasks that you have, which is kind of fun. I really hope these become interactive, right? So jump right into the comments, say stuff. Wow, that was fascinating. Or, my family actually heard about that, right? And I heard, blah, blah, blah. Go ahead and put some rumors in there. It's part of the fun. So anyways, there's, a lot of these live on just because of you and me, and that's half the fun of it. Okay, so these things happened 100 years ago plus. Anyways, so make sure to follow Welcome to Lincoln. Tell your friends so you don't miss any episodes. Who knows, you might even see something you want from one of our local vendors or businesses here in this group. That's a big part of why we do it, right? We want to support small local businesses, and a big part of that is seeing what they have to offer. So please be sure to take them up on any sort of deals or anything they might have in here. So we're going to be kicking things off with the story of Gladys McBean and its secret tunnels this weekend. So trust me, that's one you're not going to want to miss. It's some interesting stuff going on downtown. I'm going to try and post one of these every, weekend or so. This is just a hobby. I'm not getting paid. So, you're going to kind of have to keep your eye out for them. Thanks for being here and, watching Lincoln, strange stories. This is going to be a lot of fun. So don't forget to tell your friends. The series is going to have 24 episodes, right? In this video, I keep things pretty simple. The background's plain. In the future videos, though, I'm going to make the backgrounds and stuff match the theme of the story. So if we're talking about something down at the Beerman's building, then I'll probably have a picture of the Beerman's building behind me. We'll even have nifty little things like picture-in-picture in there so I can point out a map or something like that. So anyways, let's see. I'm going to post these also to a page called Strange Stories of Lincoln. So if you want to share them, you can share them from there. Welcome to Lincoln is a closed group, so I get a lot of people asking, how do I share this? Go to the page and share it from there. So I'm going to post a list to the group, but I just kind of want to give you a fun little rundown of some of the stories here. So apparently there's hidden gold beneath Beerman's Plaza. Okay, there's a ghost of the 12 bridges, not the roads, but there are actual 12 bridges out there, and I'll get into it in that story. A mysterious fire at the Georgia Pacific Mill. It happened. Train heist. There's a lost town underneath the Camp Far West Reservoir, just right here. The murder house of Ridge Road. That's a good one. The hidden caves of Hidden Falls. Okay, some things people don't know about. We've got a forgotten cemetery right here in Sheridan. Apparently it's a good place to ghost hunt, but make sure and respect the people there. There was a hoax in the newspaper some time ago where we had our own mummy, and you can find it in the newspaper. It's kind of neat. So, anyways, I'm going to be going into things like that. It should be a lot of fun. One of my favorite ones is the disappearance at Dottie Ravine. It's one of the last ones we're going to do, but I'm saving the best for last. So, anyways, thanks, guys. I really, really look forward to making these videos and having you guys participate in the comments and enjoy.